my happy place. Meditating in my Reiki room with my little friend here, Stasta. 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 Whenever I meditate now, he always gets on the bed with me. It's really sweet. Bless him. I just did a really nice meditation. And I felt like I wanted to record. To discuss how important meditation is. So there are so many different types of meditation as well. I prefer guided ones personally. I find that there's so many really good ones on YouTube. Depending on if you listen to your body and what it needs in that moment, you can find one that is designed specifically for that. I've got a couple on my page, on my YouTube. Self-love and helping with overwhelm. But yeah, there are many different ones on YouTube that are equally amazing. And you just find the right one for you, or the voice that you like to listen to, because there's some that you won't get on with, and that's okay. You might not get on with my ones, and that's fine. Yeah, so I think the main thing is giving yourself that time to go within. Give yourself at least 10 minutes. I never feel satisfied until I've had at least 30 minutes meditation. If I go into like a 10-minute one, I always want more. And I just like think, stay there longer. So sometimes I queue them, I queue a few. Yeah, so, and you can sit or you can lay. I like to lay down. I find that my back starts hurting if I sit up. I don't know if that's something that you can work on and gets better over time, but I've always just preferred to lay down because I like to fully immerse, and honestly my spirit goes somewhere else into the ether. And it's funny because sometimes I'll be listening to a guided meditation and then I just zone out, but my brain's doing things and I'm going places, my spirit's going somewhere, and then suddenly I'll just be back in my body and I'm like, what just happened? And I can hear the person's voice speaking again, but I haven't noticed that I'd gone anywhere, you know? It's quite funny. Yeah, or I'll get like images or downloads for things that I'm working on, or anything that I need guidance with might pop up, or I'll get little intuitive nudges. If it's anything that brings up any fear or overwhelm or anything that I'm thinking, oh, I should do that, you know, like if I'm laying there thinking I should really be doing the washing up, or I got this to plan for next week, or I got this, what's going on, what am I doing the weekend, what's for lunch, then those thoughts, I just think, not now, please. And I just let them go. Yeah, I just watch them go away, like, not now, I'll deal with you later, this is my time. You tell yourself that this is your time, and that's it. And just make sure that the door's locked and you can't be disturbed. I get disturbed by my cat, but it's just because he likes to jump up and join me now. It's really sweet. And he lays right on my tummy. It's really cute. Like he enjoys the peace as well. Yep, star. Yeah, so I think with anything, if you're stressed or overwhelmed, meditation can make such a difference, honestly. Even before I was spiritual, I remember when my anxiety and my panic was at its peak at the start of COVID, when my ex left the first time. And I had to homeschool my little girl, and I had a baby as well, or 1-year-old he was. And I had to homeschool her. She was just going into reception when COVID hit, and he just left, and it was hell on earth, quite frankly. I'm not sure I got through it, to be honest. Actually, I do know I got through it. Meditation. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without meditation, because I was so unwell with my mental health, and the stress and overwhelm and the fear was incredible. I didn't know how I was going to get through it. And then I think the first meditation I ever did was the mindful movement, and it was like one for stress and overwhelm. And oh man, I remember just thinking, wow, my brain can actually stop. My thoughts can stop racing, and I can actually think clearly for a minute, just for a minute, you know. And as I practiced, I did it every day, the same one, because it was what I knew then. I knew it helped. And I just felt like every time I did it, it calmed me down, and everything got clearer. And I felt like I could cope in times when I felt like I couldn't. Meditation always brought it back and made me feel like I could. So yeah, you don't even have to be spiritual or anything, like just for your own mental health, and especially in these times at the moment, I would really, really recommend you start meditating. And it's not as hard as people might think, and I think people overthink about meditating rather than actually trying it, or they think when they start meditating that if your mind is racing, which it does, it's normal, then that's a bad thing. And then people give up. They say, oh, I can't meditate, my mind's too busy, I've got too much going on, I can't. And it's like, what I would say to that is, people who say they're too busy to meditate, I would say, if I'm going to be really honest, if you care about your mental health and you care about being the best version of yourself, if you care about you know, being a more present parent as well, because you won't be so overwhelmed all the time and taking it out on them, which I've done before myself. I'm not perfect. If you care about yourself and you love yourself, then you make time, even if it's 10 minutes before bed. So you literally get into bed, and then you can do like a guided one to help you sleep. And then while you're sleeping, you're still subconsciously listening. That might be a good idea for people who are really busy in the daytime. But there's no excuse not to. And it would change people's lives if they did. If everyone in the world started meditating, there'd be a ripple effect and it would be incredible. Because even when people meditate and they choose to go within and connect with themselves, parts of that heal the planet. Because your subconscious is healing and helping you heal your body and heal your soul. And that then will help heal the planet and the cosmos, you know, like divine order. If that's too spiritual and woo-woo. I was going to say sorry, but I'm not sorry. Soz not soz. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is there is no excuse not to. If you care enough about yourself, you will make the time. And then you'll realize how amazing it is. And like, when your mind starts racing or you start getting all these feelings of like, what am I doing now? What's going on? Oh, I can't do this. Or you're blocking it straight away. I'm like, you know, you got to try and just... A lot of the guided meditations tell you what to do anyway, with like the breath or thinking of a sensation or, you know. But the main thing is your mind will race. Lives are busy. Everyone's got a lot going on. You know, I've got a lot going on, but I can still meditate for, well, I've been doing it for many years now, but I can easily do an hour and not want to come out, to be honest. I like it there. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, there is... How you feel is normal. The resistance to meditating is normal. But I would just say, just try it. Try it and remember what I've said. Just remember that it's okay to have racing thoughts. It's okay to... You just let them go. You acknowledge them and you just let them go. You ain't got time to listen to them right now. That's not what you're here for. You just go, nope. And just keep clearing it and bringing it back. Clearing it, bringing it back. That's what meditating is. That is what meditation is. Clearing all the stuff that you don't need in your head. Letting it come up, clearing it. And then bringing it back to something present moment. Bringing it back to the present moment. That is it. So you're doing it right. Even if you think you're not, you are. I remember something that Joe Dispenza says. He says there is no bad meditation. Because even if you just lay there and do it for 2 minutes, it's something. There's always something. So there is no bad. You're not doing it wrong. And if you want any more tips or if you're struggling with it, feel free to comment or message. And I can give you some support with it or see if I can help in any way. But yeah, just wanted to make this video today. So I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it's helped. And if it has put someone on the road to start meditating, then brilliant. Mission complete. Anyway, oh, Star's asleep now. Look at him. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever time it is when you're watching this. Yeah, sending you lots of love.